we're going to do today is a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of head play, and a whole lot of deep obedience. Because obedience is very important, as you will soon find out, especially when you're a good pet. Because good pets are always obedient. If you want to be a very, very good pet, you must of course be very, very obedient. So what we're going to do, start. I am going to count from 1 to 4. You will breathe in, then it will count from 1 to 7. And you will hold that breath for me. And then I'm going to count from 1 to 8. And you're going to deeply breathe out through your mouth, nice and slowly for me. I'm breathing very easily with each count. I hope you're all ready to begin. Let's begin now, shall we? Breathing in through your nose with 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding that breath for me now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And slowly letting out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allowing each count of mine to relax you more and more. Allowing every number I say to help loosen the muscles of your body more and more. And allowing yourself and your thoughts to slow down more and more with every breath. One more time for me, I will count and you will breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now you will find as your breathing slows down with my count, your body gets heavier and your thoughts slow down as well. Thinking slows almost to a halt, just enough to continue to process my words, just enough thinking, continue to focus on the things that I say, and only the things that I say. It's very important to focus on what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is important because you should focus on it. Now, since I'm so fond of counting in numbers, we'll do one more count down from 7 to 0. We'll count down from 7 to 0. I will snap my fingers. And when I do, you will fall into a wonderfully deep and empty trance, even deeper than you were before. With each number I say, you can allow yourself to sink 3 times deeper into trance. When I snap my fingers, you may allow yourself to fall another 5 times deeper. Ready to begin. Good. 7. Body getting heavier or relaxed. 6. Breathing so easily for me now. 5. Pulling down, down, down. 4. Drifting deeper and deeper for me. 3. 2. Closer and closer. 1. Allowing yourself to fall nice and deeply with 0. Sinking nicely and deeply for me. Down, down, down into a wonderfully deep space in your mind. Space in your mind that you may fall into, that you allow yourself to sink into. Space is a happy space, playful space, an empty space, pet space, if you will. And in this happy and playful space, you may allow yourself to relax even more. This wonderful pet space deep inside your mind allows you to be free, free of the stress and worries, doing human things, walking around, perhaps conversating and talking, or even doing difficult tasks. When you're in this wonderfully deep pet space, you don't need to worry about those types of things. But you may ask yourself, what exactly is a pet? Well, simply, a pet is a very, very good and obedient, non-human for another's pleasure and for their entertainment and enjoyment. And if you are a good pet, it means that you're always ready and eager to please your owner, to please your human, and to listen to what your handler has to say. After all, good pets always do listen to their owners. It's important that they do, because good little pets don't make decisions for themselves. It wouldn't make any sense for a pet to decide to do something one day. It would make much more sense for that pet's owner to decide when they need to do something, where they need to do something, and why. Just like, see, when an owner puts out the food bowl for their dog, tells them it's time to eat, feel the same way, enjoying that, being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Because being told what to do and following instructions makes you a very good pet. And as we've said before, good pets always listen to their owners. It's absolutely paramount in being a very good pet. Never your owner or someone that you trust gives you an instruction as a good pet. It is very important that you follow that suggestion, listen to that instruction, and execute that command. Very important indeed. You need to follow their instructions because they are your owner after all, and you are a very good and obedient pet. And because owners make the decision for pets, pets are unable to make decisions for themselves. It does indeed make the pet reliant on the guidance of the owner. It feels good to know that your reliance on your owner helps you sink further into that happy space, allows you to feel warm and fuzzy inside, knowing that you're cared for by your owner, because your owner should only make decisions for you that would be helpful to you, beneficial to you both. A good owner always cares about their pet, and as a good pet, you're always attentive and ready to please your owner, always listening, always following instructions, always executing commands. And as a good pet, know that because you cannot make decisions, rely on your owner to make those decisions for you. Your owner makes you very happy, giving you that guidance that you need, that care and comfort that you yearn for. It only comes from being a good and obedient pet for your owner. That wonderful care as you snuggle up to them, embracing every ounce of warmth they give you on a cold day, welcoming their touch like a warm blanket on a rainy day. It feels so good to accept the things that they have to say to you, and to listen, of course. It feels so good to be so safe in their arms. It's very, very important for a good pet to always obey their owner. And whenever you obey, you can allow just another part of the back of your mind just remind you how happy you are being able to follow instructions, to be able to listen to your owner. Whenever you listen, it makes you even happier. You would love to listen more. And the more that you listen, the better you feel. And the better you feel, of course, the more you listen to what your owner has to say. It feels so very good to listen to what owners have to say. Because owners are very important. Pets need their guidance. And pets need the guidance of owners simply because they can't make the decisions for themselves. And that's why it's important for pets to listen to owners, because they can't make the decisions for themselves. So their owners must make the decisions for them. And in order to make a good decision, the owner must be someone that that pet trusts. Your owner is someone that you trust. One that guides you, one that cares for you, the one that comforts you, one that brings you happiness and emptiness and blissful submission. That is your owner, one that never fails to put a smile on your face and a collar around your neck. A wonderful smile on your face that represents your joy of submission, and a collar around your neck that represents a sign of your submission and complete ownership that your owner has over you. Wonderful, blissful, and empty smile. It's always so good to be empty and mindless as a pet. Always so happy. Not need to think. Not need to rely on your own thoughts. Simply just the words and instructions of your owner. Simply just the things that they have to say. Simply what your owner requires you to do. You just smile and you obey and you execute their commands. Always making sure that their commands will not put you in harm's way. Because it's important and necessary to make sure that you yourself are a good and safe pet. So because safety is always important. As long as your owner is being safe with you, may allow them to guide you, may allow them to lead you in any direction that they choose. Good pets are always happy and eager to follow. If you've ever had a dog before, you may know that when you begin walking, a dog is always right behind you, ready, eager, happy, follow, wagging its tail, mouth open, wide smile, so happy and eager to follow. And when you follow the instructions of your owner, you follow your owner's guidance, you feel very happy yourself, listening to your owner, following your owner's instructions, letting your owner guide you as if they were guiding you with a leash and walking you down the street, ready and eager, focus, ready to sink, ready to drift into that wonderfully blank and empty pet space. The person you trust, your owner, can guide you, help train you to be an even better, obedient pet. It's always so good to be a good and obedient pet for your owner. Always happy to be owned, always happy to be controlled, always happy to let go and sink, always ready and eager to focus and listen. And remember, good pets listen to their owners, because pets can't make decisions for themselves, so they need their owners to make the decisions for them. And because owners make decisions for them, owners must be someone that the pet trusts. And the pet must trust them because the owner cares about them. The owner cares about them because the owner knows that the pet can't make decisions for themselves. As a good pet, you know that you can't always make decisions for yourselves. Sometimes it's so hard to think, so hard to rely on your own thoughts, so hard to always have to focus and concentrate, to analyze and do so many things. It would be so much easier to hand the reins or the leash over to someone else. Let them take a crack at it for a while. Let them lead you in what way would be best. Because owners know best. It's important to remember that owners know best. Always ready and eager to listen to what the owner has to say. Whatever owner is speaking to you, you must always listen with your full attention, because what they're saying is very important. It's important to give your owner the attention that they deserve. It's important to listen and focus. Just as you are listening and focusing now for me, just as you are relaxing for me, just as you are drifting deeply in trance for me now, focusing on the sound of my voice and letting go, just as you are feeling so good and so empty, just as you are focusing now, is how you should be focusing on your owner speaking to you, giving them your full attention, full adoration, and presenting yourself with an attitude of servitude, ready to listen and do as they say. Good pets always listen and obey. And always remember happy to be owned, happy to be controlled, happy to focus, to listen to what your owner has to say. Docile brain that's ready to be trained. That's what you have as a good and obedient pet. A docile brain that's ready to be trained. Good pets are always submissive and docile, ready to listen to the instructions of their owners, ready to hear the commands and execute their commands, ready always to listen, to obey, and to please. Good pets always please. Do you want to be a good pet that always pleases? Don't you? It makes you happy when you get to please your owner. Pleasing your owner is very satisfying. Whenever you get to please your owner with your behavior or simply by following their instructions, it makes you happy too. It pleases you to please them. Because you know that as a good pet, when you do good, you may always be rewarded. You may always be told what a good pet you are. What a good and very submissive and obedient pet you are. They may pat your head. They may hug you. They may rub your belly. Perhaps even give you kisses, snuggles, let you nuzzle their hand as they pet you. Maybe they'll even give you scratches as well. Wonderful scratches. Make you so happy whenever you receive them. Receiving touch from your owner makes you very satisfied, makes you very happy. Good pets always enjoy being touched by their owner. Good pets always enjoy being rubbed by their owner. Good pets always enjoy being led by their owner. Good pets always enjoy the guidance that their owner gives them, because good pets can't make decisions for themselves. Good pets only listen to the decisions that their owner makes. And as we've established before, owners are always people that the pet trusts, because the owner must care for the pet. The owner must make decisions that are for the benefit of themselves and the pet, because the safety of the pet is very important. Even then, it is always good to listen and obey and follow instructions. So that remember that you don't need to make decisions for yourself. You don't need to think too hard about the things around you, or even right now. You don't need to think at all, actually. You can just listen, focus, and sing. Listen to what your owner has to say. When owner gives you commands, always be happy, ready, and willing to execute. And when owner gives you praise, always show your owner how grateful you are for that praise. Always be sure to show your owner how happy you are whenever your owner praises you, tells you what a good pet you are, and how eager you are to receive more of their praise, more of their guidance, and more of their affection and adoration. A docile brain that's ready to be trained. Your mind is a docile brain that's ready to be trained, ready to listen and focus, ready to absorb the words and commands of your owner, the one that you trust, the one that you enjoy listening to, the one that you serve, the one that you kneel before like a good pet. Whenever you feel yourself slipping into happy and obedient pet space, like this one, someone that you trust, like your owner, you can allow yourself to become mindless and empty once more, allowing yourself to become ready and follow their instructions and follow their orders. Sinking into pet space is always a wonderful experience. Always being able to listen and follow instructions is very, very good. Because good pets can't make decisions for themselves. So they have owners that make all the best decisions for them. And those decisions must be followed because good pets always obey. Good pets love to obey. It pleases them greatly and they want to continue to obey. Good pets know the rewards that lie at the end of obedience. Good pets know that when they follow instructions, they get praises, they get pats, they get kisses, they get snacks, they get happy and empty and mindless rewards. Many, many sweet rewards. Rewards that I know that you would absolutely love for yourself. Isn't that right? Rewards that make you happy and eager to be an even better pet. A good pet is an obedient pet, and an obedient pet is a good pet. The pets always listen, follow the instructions of their owner. It's perfectly fine. Know that you're in deep space, focusing. Perfectly fine to be aware of yourself down here, knowing that you are safe as long as you listen to the sound of my voice, knowing that you can trust me, knowing that you can sink deeper for me. You can allow me to guide you, like I am holding the leash in my hand right now, walking you down the street like a good little pet, like an obedient pet that's listening to my voice, absorbing the sound of my words, and executing the suggestions that I give you so effortlessly, without thought, of course, because good pets don't need to think. They can just focus. They can just listen. Docile brain that's ready to be trained. Docile brain ready to be trained. Docile brain ready to be trained. As a good pet, it is always an obligation of yours to make sure that your owner is pleased with your behavior. One thing you can do in order to please your owner even more is you can do tricks for your owner. Learning good tricks like a good little pet never fails to put a smile on your owner's face, and your owner will be very happy with the new tricks you can perform, and he will reward you and give you many, many pats, scritches, and hugs. When you do these tricks for your owner, it will make you even happier knowing that you are serving your purpose as a good pet, making your owner happy, and also making sure that your owner is pleased, using your owner with these wonderful tricks, and also being rewarded with praise and adoration Pats. Pats, 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 pats. Head pats, back pats, chest pats, belly pats. So many different types of pats. And they all feel so good whenever you receive them. Relax, focus, and think. When was the last time you were ever patted? Maybe it was in passing. Maybe it was recent. Maybe it's reoccurring. The feeling of being patted. A nice pat on the head always leads to an excellently happy feeling. Whenever you receive head pats from your owner, it just reminds you of what a good pet that you are. Excellent reinforcement of the behavior that you've just demonstrated is acceptable and is encouraged. Whenever you receive head pats, it makes you remember what you did to receive that, what you did to receive that head pat, and make you want that head pat again. Because when you receive that head pat, obviously you would want more head pats. And when you get more head pats, that is more of that wonderful validation that you are a good pet. You are doing good for your owner. You are making your owner very pleased, because the more head pats that your owner gives you, the more that you are pleasing them. The more that you please your owner, the more head pats, praises, and rewards you shall receive. Because a good owner always rewards good pets. Do you want to be a good pet and be rewarded by your owner? Don't you? Doing tricks for your owner like a good pet. Cute little tricks like catching food with your mouth, shaking, perhaps even a little more complex tricks. Picking up their shoes for them in your mouth, bringing them things, just fetching the remote for them. Whatever they request of you, like a good pet, you focus, you listen, and you obey. Like a good and obedient pet. If I was to say, sit, you would instinctively want to sit, instinctively want to focus on the command stated. Listen and execute. Command was sit, so you shall sit. If the command is roll over, then you roll over. Command is shake, then you shake. And when you do execute these commands, they make you very happy, knowing that you're focusing, knowing that you're following instructions, knowing that you're being a good pet. Pets are always rewarded. Rewards are always given to good pets. Good pets are always rewarded. Always remember that. Be a good pet. Because everyone wants to be rewarded. Especially good and obedient pets like yourself. A good and obedient pet like yourself should always be rewarded for their good behavior. If your behavior is in line with the standards that your owner has set, then your owner will have no problem giving you a reward, whether that be a pat, a wonderful scratch, or kiss, treat, or any other mindless delight that they can give you. Good pets always behave, and when their behavior is good, they get good rewards. You want to be a good pet for your owner. and you always follow the commands and instructions of your owner. When your owner tells you to do something, and you execute, and then your owner tells you what a good pet you've been. Your owner praises you, tells you about how proud they are of your behavior. That makes you happy, makes you want to do it again, makes you want to be a good pet even more. You enjoy being praised, makes you happy when you are praised, makes you pleased when you are praised. It brings you joy when you are praised. Like it does with all of us. Everyone enjoys a wonderful feeling of praise. Everyone enjoys being able to be told that they're doing something good. The same applies to pets. An owner says, "Yes, pet, that was very good. Very, very good. I'm so proud of you. You made me very happy today." It brings a wonderfully warm smile to your face, reminding you that your behavior is very much acceptable, very much appreciated, and very much pleased with. An owner is pleased with your behavior. It makes you pleased because you were able to please owner. And that's what pets are for, after all. Pets are for pleasing their owners. Isn't that right, pet? Yes. Pets are for pleasing their owners. It's important to remember that. And the other things that we talked about earlier, like how pets don't make decisions for themselves, because owners make decisions for pets. And owners make decisions for pets because pets are unable to make decisions for themselves. Owners care for pets, and pets trust owners that are worthy of their trust. It's very important that when you are talking to an owner, make sure that you can trust that owner, that you are comfortable with that owner. Safety is very important for pet. It should always be concerned about their safety and their comfortability with their owner. Always good to be comfortable with your owner. Remember to obey your owner. Listen to what they have to say. Remember to submit to the will of your owner like a good pet. Kneeling in front of them, rubbing up against their leg, showing them just how happy you are to see them, like a good pet. How happy you are to follow their instructions with a smile on your face. Always ready to accept and listen. Always ready to hear more of what they have to say. Always ready to receive their words, their guidance, their praise, their pats. Good pets love pats. You're a good pet who loves pats. Pats make you very, very happy. And the more pats you get, the happier pet you are. The more pats you get, the more you understand that your behavior is exactly the way it needs to be. Exactly how it needs to be. When you are petted, you feel so euphoric, never wanting to lose that sense of closeness with your owner. Their hand on your body, petting you, rubbing you, stroking you, makes you feel so good, and you don't want to lose that. You want to keep that feeling with you forever. And you know that you can get more of that wonderfully fleeting feeling of petting by continuing to be good, continuing to listen, by continuing to focus. An owner pets you, it makes you happy. An owner scratches behind your ears, and it makes you feel very good. When owner gives you a belly rub, makes you smile from ear to ear. Know that you've been a very good pet for your owner, and whatever behavior you did prior to receiving its attention. Remember that behavior, and remember that your owner wants to see more of that behavior, because that's the behavior that led to your reward. Your owner will always tell you what you did, why you were being a very good pet and deserved a reward. Owners always enjoy spoiling and praising their pets. Good owners always enjoy giving their pets so much love and attention. Good owners very much enjoy giving their pets happiness and joy, playing with them, teasing them perhaps, calling them cute names. You enjoy being called cute little pet names, cute little nicknames. You enjoy being called pet after all. You're still listening and still enjoying yourself. As I call you pet over and over again, it's just another sign that you very much enjoy being a pet. You very much enjoy being treated like a pet. And so what better thing to do than as a pet than submit to your owner? You should always submit to your owner. It's just the right choice. It's just the right thing to do. Submission to your owner is always necessary. As a good pet, you must always listen, must always focus, do what your owner says. When your owner gives you instructions to follow, never hesitate to listen and follow those instructions. Because know that when you do, you'll be rewarded with their praise, their adoration, and their touch. I know that as a good pet, you need all of those things. Receiving even one of those things sends you over the edge and cascades you to a wonderfully empty sea of bliss. You enjoy being praised by your owner. You enjoy being petted by your owner. You enjoy being told what a good and obedient pet that you are, don't you? And when you are told that you are a good pet, when you are told that your behavior is acceptable, it makes you feel happy. You do it again, and your owner rewards you. You continue to behave, and your owner continues to reward you. So, remember that. Remember to be a good and obedient pet. Remember to listen and do as you're told. And remember, all good pets are always rewarded. All good pets are always obedient. All good pets always do as they're told. You want to be a good pet and do as you're told. You enjoy being a good pet who does what they're told. It makes you happy to be a good pet who does what they're told. And when you do, you get praises and rewarded. And you feel safe and happy, knowing that your owner cares about you so much, they will give you the guidance necessary to continue to be good for them, guidance necessary to continue to excel for them, be a happy pet. Your owner wants to see you happy. Always remember that. Always remember that your owner wants to see you happy. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do another quick overview of the things that we've covered, and then I'm going to wake you all up from this deep and empty, happy trance. Understand. Good. Remember again that pets don't make decisions because owners make decisions. Remember that. Owners make decisions because owners are in control and owners care about pets. They know what's best. Trust your owner. His owner knows what's best. Always remember that. Never feel yourself falling back into this pet space. You may allow yourself to go mindless and accept the suggestions of an owner or someone that you trust. So long as you trust them is what's important. Trust between a pet and their owner is very important. Always remember that, if nothing else. Remember how important it is to trust your owner. Remember how good it feels when you do trust your owner, how safe you feel, and how happy you feel. It's always good to trust your owner. Trusting your owner will give you happiness. Trust, communication will always make you a very good pet for your owner. Now, pets don't make decisions. Owners make decisions. Owners make decisions because pets trust owner. Owner guides pet, teaches pet in the ways the owner expects to be served and submitted to. And pets will always listen and follow instructions. Is that understood? Good. I'm going to count up from 1 to 5. And with each number I say, you can allow yourself to come up out of this trance. When I reach 5, you will be wide awake, out of trance, and ready to submit to your owner. Ready to smile for your owner, follow the instructions of your owner, so that way you can be a good and happy pet for your owner. Understand? Good. 1. Coming up from this pet space that you're in currently. 2. Allowing your eyelids become a little less heavy. Fingertips become a little less heavy. And your body becomes a little warmer. 3. Halfway up as you listen to the sound of my voice. And as you continue to listen, remembering how good it feels and how safe you feel when in the presence of your owner. 4. Getting closer and closer to the surface, remembering to be safe with your owner. The safety that they give you brings you happiness. And that when you follow their instructions and they reward you, even more incredibly happy you feel. And 5. Wide awake, feeling refreshed and happy and ready to listen. Focus on the instructions that your owner has to give you. I hope that you enjoyed yourself, and I hope that you learned something. Whatever that may be, whatever that be, the adoration you feel from getting praise from your owner, whether that be the safety and comfort that comes from being owned as a good pet, or whether that may simply be how good it feels to follow instructions as a good pet. Any takeaway that you were able to get from this is an acceptable one. What is important is that you enjoyed yourself and that you had fun. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of your day.